throughout this world. Not only that, but in this Western Hemisphere, there's 900 million of us that need to be woke up. Now, we calling for the young and the unborn, and the old can come if they want to. Now, what's happening? We're going to have a reparations rally. And all reparations rally October the 6th, 7th, 8th in Washington, D.C. in the JFK Hockey Stadium. That's between the Washington Monument and the Abraham Lincoln Monument. So it's a large field. And what we doing, I don't care where you come from. Do you know who you were before you got there? We want to nationalize people, which is your human rights. As far as nationalization is concerned, you can proclaim your nationality. You can even change your nationality if you know your nationality. We going through a thing that they call Negro, blacks, coloreds, coons, shines, jigaboos, your folks and mine. But we want to come to the knowledge of ourselves. And this will be the day to get educated about reparations. Not only that, we're going to offer nationalization. We're going to offer economic co-op. That means us pooling our money together and buy what we want. So all of this is going to be in order. This is the first of 100 years reparations rally. And by that time, I'll be back within 100 years. And so we can continue this. And you'll be back also. So come on out. This opportunity is grand. This is it. They think God done blinked their eye. We are God's children. I don't care what you call yourself. Just go back before. If you can go back. If you can't go back, I'm going to take you back. Matter of fact, we go back before the Great Atlantic Ocean. You hear what I'm saying? If they come over here, we walked over here. And all. So I'm going to take you back in, which that is 500,000 years ago that started the Ice Age. And all. So you're going to need all of these factual things. We had navigated the 7 seas because the Europeans they thought the earth was flat. And that was 1492. So that's not no long time ago. So you want to come out and hear the history about our people. We're the first navigators in the world. We're the first chemists in the world. All the educated, we educated the world. So you want to come out here, get some reference to that, not what I say. Come out and read about what they wrote about us. They call us Moors now, but we were the ancient Moabites. The ancient Moabites, we go all the way back, and we go back further than that. We just talking about what they had as far as written history is concerned. So if you can make it, send a child out there. You talking about send somebody to college or a university? Come out there. It's going to be a 3-day event. The first day we're going to educate them about their nationality. If you calling yourself, okay, I don't care if you're in the Caribbeans down there. We've been ethnically destroyed. Y'all have a Professor Hillary Beckless down there. I believe that brother from Barbados. He already done filed for reparations for Great Britain is concerned. And so people's on this trail. So we're going to make this demonstration happen, but you got to know what you know first. Our people think that we nobody, we everybody. If it wasn't for us, it wouldn't be no world. So yeah, this opportunity is great, and I would like to take you back. And not only that, plus brother Jesus is our brother. You hear what I'm talking about? The ancient Canaanite Moabite brother. And we take you through the scriptures, the biblical scriptures. If you know the biblical scriptures, if you don't know them too, I'm going to take you right back through that. He is actually our blood brother. So we want to come and learn the truth about ourselves and all the contributions that we done made in the world. Now, there's 900 million of us in this Western Hemisphere, and I'm putting my bid in and representing all of the 900 throughout the diaspora of the world. And we put everything together, we'll be back to our Moroccan Empire and all. And so far as that is concerned, come out and learn the truth about your nationality and birthrights and your contributions and what we can do right now, not tomorrow. John Conyers here in the United States filed a reparations bill, and that was 1989. It never cleared the floor. So we're going to take it to the people. Prophet Muhammad said, if the mountain don't come to you, go to the mountain. So the mountain is the Negroes, blacks, coloreds, coon, shine, people that don't know and want to know. Come on out. This is the opportunity for us. We want to do something. This for the poor. This for the unborn. We taking care of everybody. We want at least 100 years of tuition, college tuition, university tuition. We want at least a first 100 years for medical care for our elderly and all of our people. Like I said, the United Nations done dedicated a decade, which is 10 years, to the African descent. So they want to talk about making a memorial. No, we want to take this to the people that had us in bondage. We got nations like France, Germany, England. These people got the answer up. And the biggest corporate in this here is the said Jews. The said Jews and all. So what we want to do, we want to come and learn the truth about ourselves and all, and how we got here. Matter of fact, ain't nobody brought us here. Most of us walked over here. That was before the great earthquake that caused the great Atlantic Ocean. So coming out here and hear what we got to say. You can get the information. Like I said, it's going to be in Washington, D.C. in the JFK Hockey Stadium. That's between Washington Monument and Abraham Lincoln Monument. It's going to be a 3-day event. And the bottom line is the economic co-op. That way we can start building our neighborhoods back up and know who we are. And once you know who you are, then you know it's only one God. They call him by many names and all, but it's only one God. It depends on your language, what name you want to call him. So this is all what we need to do, is come together and do something. We can't do nothing without you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Our special guest and help us here this morning is the Supreme Grand Governor of the Federation of Moorish Science Temple of America, Inc. And he has been a part of that organization for 41 years. Now, Brother Jerome.
Yes, sir.
You have said a lot. And indeed, the whole business of nationalization, especially Moorish nationalization, has been, for me, a very, very, very sticky topic, because, we have heard so much about it, indeed. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the individual who brought the concept to us? Can you tell us a little bit about Noble Ali?
Yes, well, our founder, Noble Drew Ali, he brought this message to us in 1913, and he was born 1886 here in America. He was part of the prophecies. Prophet Muhammad prophesied, and Brother Jesus prophesied. Prophet Muhammad and Prophet Muhammad prophesied Noble Drew Ali, which is the second coming of Jesus. And also Noble Drew Ali came here and brought that reparation. He brought reparations, and he also brought nationalization. He brought nationalization before the United Nations even established nationality. And so within the nationality is a part of the United Nations, part of your human rights to proclaim your nationality, dealing with Article 15, 1 and 2. One is a person that can go and proclaim their nationality. 2, Section 2, is a person that is entitled to change their nationality. First of all, our people don't know who they are. And also, we've been ethnically destroyed, which is a crime against humanity. And so this will be around into the world. It said the world going to buy forever. So this is how long. You don't have no statute of limitation. Slavery is a crime against humanity. So we mostly now in mental slavery. Jim Crowism is much alive, and you can see what's going on in the world. We got these Ku Klux Klans, we got these skinheads, we got these not only Europeans, we got people that look like us. We call them coconuts, you know. We call them Oreo cookies. So you got to watch the people that look like you and all. So what we want to do, we want to bring the truth back to our people. Noble Drew Ali is Jesus the second coming of Jesus. This is why people are still looking for him. People are still looking for people like Daddy Grace. He done been back. But people didn't recognize him. The same with Noble Drew Ali, people didn't recognize it, but it was prophesied. It was Jesus prophesied when the end come. He was talking about the end of an age, not the end of a world, the end of an age. The age lasts 2,000 some years. So he'll tell you when the end comes. He gave us prophecies like the First World War that broke out. 1914, that was the end of an age. This was the prophecies that brought that age in. The First World War. We're going to have a solar eclipse. That was another part of it. And when the soldiers enter into Jerusalem, that was another prophecy that Brother Jesus gave us to look for the second coming of him. And then the second coming of him is with truth. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, but truth is what brings him here. How you recognize him is what he say and do. A lot of people say a lot of things but don't do anything. So we have an opportunity for our people. I don't care. Wherever this radio station go at, if you can find that time, it's going to be 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. October the 6th, 7th, and 8th. And you definitely going to get your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding how we got here, what we can do while we're here. We need to unite. And we want to do this here in the name of God. We want to establish a relationship with God and all. And if this ain't right, then God ain't right. And so this is what we want to do. We want to be constructive about this. We have some literature that you can get. Our main literature is the Bible. And we want to go through that and bring it to. Then we have other Moorish literature, Circle Sevens, and teach about the lost 18 years that was absent out of our Holy Bible. I have a map here that in chapter 47, when you get to Circle 7, that would bring you over here. The true and divine name of Africa, which was a Maxium, because Africa is actually a new name for that continent. And the Africans that come from Africa should know that. But if they don't, we're going to educate them too. You know, a lot of us have been brainwashed by birth and all. So we're going through this suffering, going through a mental stress and all, and we need all the help that we can get. And through Brother Jawara giving us this opportunity to spread this truth here, all I can say is on. And Gabriel, he don't know he is Gabriel. Gabriel blowing his horn, beating his drums, giving this opportunity to spread this truth out here. We're going to do it in broad daylight, October the 6th, 7th, and 8th, 6th to 6th, the whole weekend of October. So please come out. I'll be coming back and forth, airing again to keep you reminded of what we can do. If you're praying, you got to make a step. Prayers without any works is dead. So you got to make a move.
Indeed. Now, in terms of discussing nationalization, you talk about the fact that Noble Drew Ali, he brought this message to America. What has been happening in terms of nationalization? Tell us a little bit about the relationship between nationalized people and the government of the United States of America.
Well, first of all, the government is not going to tell you who you are. If we people, we got these Negro organizations out there, they're talking reparations, but to have a complete reparations, the first step in the complete reparation is to proclaim your nationality. Reparations mean to restore. They can't restore a Negro, black, and colored because these people don't know who in the world they are. So what we're saying, we want to offer the first step of reparations, which is nationalization. Who you are, what you did when you come here, and all. Like I said, we're the fathers and mothers of civilization. Everything that you see. We had hot and cold water 6th and 7th century, we had